Hi there. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day here. And I'm in the Creuse today. I'm at a small area called the Vallière. A beautiful house. I'm coming at it from the back here, but I'll take you around the front in a minute. I'm standing in what would be the main house garden, and it goes around to the side as well. Beautiful style of house. It's wood-fired central heating, and that's all new. And you've got 12 acres of woodland, so you're never going to be short of fuel, which is great. It means the running costs are really cheap. It's got, depending on how you lay it out, 8 bedrooms, a couple of bathrooms, scope for more bathrooms if you want to change it around. You can see most of the ground floor windows have been replaced and some up the top. Glass has been replaced and some that haven't been replaced fully. You'll see to the right you've got a wonderful terrace coming off one of the bedrooms and another one to the front, which you'll see. But it's a stunning property. It's going to need a new fosse at some point, but major work's been done. The floors you'll see inside when we go inside. The roof's had overhaul done completely, all rewired, all replumbed. So much has been done, and you'll see that when we go around. But it's a great opportunity. It's got a gîte to convert. It was a house before, it needs renovating. It's got a massive barn, which would be a brilliant gîte again if you wanted it. Up to my right, up here in the grounds, is a beautiful, what I would class as a summer house, and you'll see a video of that, and it'd be a great area for a pool and splash pool or hot tub and summer kitchen. But it really is a fabulous property. Most of it's been done. It's really finishing off now, so all the big jobs have been done. The owners have spent considerable amounts of money getting the work done, and someone can now reap the benefits. But we're going to have a look through the rest of it, and later on you'll see shots of the potential summer house and the outside summer garden, the barn, the gîte. It's got a grated vaulted wine cellar as well, which would be beautifully racked out with wine. Beautiful, unbelievably peaceful location. All you can hear is the birds. And it's yeah, it's gorgeous, and I think you need to come and have a look. But we'll go around and have a look from the front, and then we'll take you inside and have a look. So you have quite a long drive up, your own drive. You come into here, you basically follow it up here, you drive up here. Don't forget you got the other entrance as well, and then you enter it by the lovely green gates up the top. You can see, so you can park here, so you don't need to park in your main front garden. You have lots of parking, but you enter it through there, and the beautiful house just unwinds as you come through the gates. But I'm going to take you back down this way because I want to show you this barn, because again, superb conversion potential. Again, appears to have a wonderful roof, but you'll need to check that out for yourself. I'm going to show you the wine cellar first, the vaulted wine cellar. I think it's really cool. I'll just get this door open. You'll see you've got a proper vaulted wine cellar in there, and you'll see pictures of that as well. Proper vaulted wine cellar, perfect place to rack out and put your wine. And then we have this enormous barn, again prime for conversion or just for storage. But you see, it appears to have a really good roof. Big space, could easily be a second gîte if you wanted it to be. So you could have 2 gîtes at the property, all with their own space and gardens and access. But yeah, it's a great space for storage or for turning into something else subject to permissions. And you'd have to check that out with a local mairie, which we can help you do. But yeah, overall it's a great space outside. And yeah, I can't sort of do enough for it on video. You need to come and have a look for yourself and see what you think. But we'll do a bit of a mop up at the end, and then you'll get an idea. But there's the entrance again, through there, up there, drive up. So it's quite a nice entrance. We're at the front now. Again, beautiful looking. I just love the beamwork up here, the Tudor style here, and yet the stone style elsewhere. You'll see another beautiful terrace off one of the bedrooms up there. The house is on 3 floors. It's a really unique style. You'll see a track going up there. That goes about 1 kilometre and goes out towards the separate, some gates where you can come in. People used to come in that way, and it was used before when it was cleared. And that goes up towards the D10, so it's great access. You're surrounded by your own woodland. It's a beautiful location. Here you have a wood store. Above is what I'll turn into a summer house and summer kitchen, and you'll see that further on the video. And you come in via the double gates down here, and the driveway is quite long, goes all the way down and round. But you've got all this front space as well, beautifully secluded in a beautiful location. Really nice, and definitely needs a viewing. So we've come inside now, and you can see we've got this really lovely entrance hall with feature, beautiful floors, and you've got a feature wall there curved wall as well, which is really nice. I'm going to take you around as much of this as I can. I want to point out the detail that's been done so far, because a lot of money's been spent to get the detail right, and I want to point that as we go around. So you have stairs there that take you down just to a small cave area. But I want to go to the right first. There's the curved wall. Go through to the right, you've got similar floor flowing through, and it really is a beautiful floor. That's the new wood burning heating system, and as you've got all the acres of woodland, you're never going to be wanting for, so it's going to be a really cheap house to run. So we're in a sort of kitchen diner, kitchen breakfast room. It is absolutely beautiful. The windows downstairs that will be replaced are superb high quality. And what I love about this house is that you have fireplaces everywhere, and you just imagine them fired up in the winter, beautiful looking, but the windows are really high quality, and taking time to get these things right for the catches and the latches so they match the style of the house is critically important. Some nice double doors there go through to a further hallway. And the other major thing to point out is the cast iron radiators, all replaced, all new, again really in keeping with the style of the house. But this is an outstanding kitchen, big feature window, huge entertaining space. If you've got family here, you can sit, cook, entertain all at the same time, so it's perfect. Really great space. As we go through back into the hallway, you go this way, you come into another hallway where you can come in from the back of the house as well, which you'll see on the video, and then you come into this lovely room again, taking out the gorgeous radiators, gorgeous fireplace, real feature, and the quality windows. Excuse me. The floors all been replaced here, beautiful wood floors. You step up here, you come into this really luxurious room. What a great size this is. Lots of light, huge cast iron radiator, another lovely marble fireplace, brilliant floor. The electrics have all been done throughout the property, all replaced. It's all been replumbed. Look at that big feature window going out to the back garden. You need to imagine the garden cleared, because that's the main garden to the house, and it is a lot bigger than it looks, goes way past the trees. Imagine it cleared, terrace in, absolutely gorgeous out there. If we go back this way, through this room here, back into the rear hallway, we go back out into the front hallway, we go across here, which gives you the small utility room. So you've got your washing machine and that out the kitchen with a quarry tile floor, and you go through here. Love the old limousine style sink there with a little window underneath it. But the quality of renovation is absolutely superb. The windows that have been done are insanely good. And that takes you back, so you can walk around all the rooms. That takes you back into the large room with the lovely windows and fireplaces. So I'm very keen to show you upstairs, so let's go and have a look. So it's an original wood staircase that takes you up to the first floor, and there's a similar one that takes you up to the second floor. So to come up here, you have this big feature landing. It's open here, so if you wanted to turn this into a bedroom and have it closed off, you'd have to put some kind of door across here. But what a room you'd have when you did that. Great big room. Again, these windows have been replaced. Fantastic cast iron radiators. That cupboard's got the water tank in there. Lovely original feature that's been kept. Again, brilliant floors, spot lamps throughout. And then it just gets bigger and bigger as we go through here. Original floors here. Imagine these all polished up. Got a nice big room with a big window out to the garden. Fantastic radiator, huge radiator in here. But this is a really big room. So it's a real feature bedroom. As you go back along the landing, we have another bedroom here. Spot the magnificent fireplace again. Window to the garden. Another nice big room. And this one's got a door going into a shower room, and this shower room also goes onto the hall, the landing, so this can be used by other people as well. That's a bit like a Jack and Jill type thing. Very modern. Obviously the floor and decoration needs finishing, but all the fittings are in and all the plumbing's been replaced. And this can be accessed off this landing as well. So another bedroom here. This is probably the smallest room, and this one's got views out to the front. You can see down to the entrance where the cars are down there, and the front garden. You've got beautiful countryside views all around the gardens. Look at that, perfect. And as I go back out to my left along the landing, up these little steps, we come into a lovely big feature bedroom. This one's got the gorgeous terrace out onto the garden, which I will open up for you. And it comes out onto the terrace. As you can see, perfect sunspot for your morning tea, glass of wine at some point, because it's got the doors there and the window to the side and the window to the front. The light is immense, really is first class. And you can just see the terrace. You can imagine waking up, going out there, again, feature fireplace. But imagine coming out here onto the terrace with your table and chairs, beautiful tiled terrace, and out to the garden, which obviously needs clearing, but how fantastic could that be? And that takes you up into all your woodland and everywhere else. And over there, up there is the area I said would be a summer kitchen, and we'll have a look at that as well. But this is a fantastic room. I'm going to take you up now and show you the second floor, because the scope up there is even more fantastic. But you can see what I mean by there's not much left to do here. Polish the floors up, decorate, and you've got everything done. So another staircase, original, brings you up into this huge landing space. This is a great gallery, library area, something like that. And to my right, you have beautiful feature bedroom, wonderful bath in here. How about that? This floor's been polished up and painted. Window to the back, window to the front. But what a great room. Imagine being here. So much scope to do B&B here if you want to. And you've got doors there that take you out onto the terrace at the front. Same as the one I went out on the back. This one takes you out to the front. So again, look at the tiles out there and the views. Absolutely outstanding. Imagine being out there, having your tea in the morning or your evening meal. You can pretty much follow the sun in this house because this terrace is covering all of the sun and the shade. And again, note the fireplace. Go back out into the vast landing. To my right, we have an enormous shower room. Great big shower room again. Toilet, shower and sink have been newly fitted. Big double shower. So each floor has got its own bathrooms. And we come back out again here, and then we go up along here. You've just got a small room there, but it's currently a dressing room. It could be a child's room, but really it's a fantastic dressing room, which you would use for this bedroom here, which is the feature room. Look at the lovely floor. This is a fantastic room, and a lovely Juliet balcony. How lovely is that with the doors open? Window there, another fireplace, great feature. Again, just decoration, wiring's all in. The whole house has been rewired, sockets, plug sockets, light sockets. You just need to come in and finish everything off. And, you know, a couple of months in here, if you know what you're doing, or some people in, you will finish it completely. And these floors will be beautifully polished up with some rugs. Absolutely first class indeed. Okay, we're down at the potential gîte of the property now. It appears to have a very good roof, but obviously you'll need to inspect that yourself. It's a big gîte, it's got 5 or 6 rooms. This area will obviously be its garden area. You're probably going to need a separate fosse for this one, just a small fosse, you won't need a big one. But at the moment, I'll take you inside, but it's not easy to see. Excuse the strimmer going up there, but I'll bring you inside. You've basically got a few rooms. You won't see it perfectly because there's no power. But you've got this room here, which I think would have been a kitchen at some point. A large kitchen. You've got good floors throughout upstairs. Stairs there going up to the first floor. This would have been living room, dining room at some point. But again, they've all got windows in them. All the windows need replacing, obviously. I'll take you up the stairs. Obviously, you're looking at a lot of money to convert this, but it will be completely independent when you've done it. You've got a nice big room here. Potentially could be 2 rooms, but certainly room for a bedroom and an ensuite. As you come across here, you have another sort of 9 square metre room here, so you've got a second bedroom. We go along the landing, and you have got a third bedroom. So you have got 3 bedrooms here, a big one and 2 smaller doubles. And there's a small single there, which I would do as another bathroom. Couldn't get that window open, unfortunately, but I think that would be a perfect bathroom. That would then service these 2 bedrooms. And this one down here, the bigger one, would have its own bedroom and its own ensuite. So basically you'll have 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, lounge and kitchen, and its own garden. It's really secluded here as well, where the gîte is really nice. So I think it's a really good space. I'll take you back down the stairs. I say excuse the trimming, but so basically this would be cleared and would be the garden, and I would have the gîte somewhere at the back here, and you've got a bit of a wood store there as well, but and it's have its own entrance there. So great possibilities down here. So I'm up the top in part of the woodland, but you'll see the house is just to my left. It's a beautiful looking house. We'll have a look at that, and you would have seen more of that on this video. But this area here, the original owners call it a wood store, but it's far more than that because it's got a ground floor as well. For me, this area here, we'll take a stroll down. If you imagine all this cleared, this for me would be a perfect summer garden with a summer kitchen in that building, big terrace here, maybe a splash pool. Super peaceful, super private. What a location for a pool. But I think for me this would be a small, could even be a small 1-bed dwelling, but for me I think it makes a beautiful summer kitchen. Open it all up, use all the space, fit it out with kitchen, barbecue, all the things you expect to see in a summer kitchen. It's got a really good roof on it, which is a real bonus. Really good roof. But if you imagine this, got the old quarry tile type floor, imagine it cleared. It's got 2 windows in it as well, kitchen units all across there, pizza oven, barbecue, and then you step out onto your summer garden with the terrace, maybe a small pool, splash pool, hot tub, big terrace, completely secluded with a house just to your right. But for me, this is the perfect location for that type of thing. So I'm just walking around. You've got 12 acres here of woodland all around the property, woodland, a couple of meadows. We can imagine having all this as your own grounds, walking around it. Beautiful space. Kids here, getting lost in your own woods. It really is beautiful. An amazing space to play. And when you've got 12 acres of it, you've got a lot. It's not really suitable for horses because it's mainly woodland and meadow, but my God, it's a wonderful area. And you know, you can just do so much more with it. Obviously when it's a wood-fired heating system, although there's lots of wood here, you're never gonna be paying for heating supplies because you're gonna get all from here. So it's quite incredible really. And there's a path here, there's a track. You see the back of the house down there. This track here goes about 1 kilometre all the way up the top, and it goes to a big set of double gates. So there is an entrance there as well. It was cleared at one point, but you can in reality come down that way if it was cleared, and that would bring you down this track, and that goes straight up to the D10 about 1 kilometre away as well. So brilliant access for everything, and this brings you down to the main house, which we're going to have a look at in more detail now. So let's have a mop up of this fantastic property. I'm in the Creuse in a place called Vallière. We're about 20 kilometres from Lake Vallière, which is a beautiful lake, huge lake, and you can stay there, accommodation, boat there and everything else. I'm in this fantastic kitchen. You can see behind me, absolutely perfect. The house is beautiful style of house. You've seen that from the videos. It's currently 8 bedrooms, a couple of bathrooms. You can easily make it bigger. You've got 3 or 4 receptions downstairs as well as this kitchen. The windows that have been replaced are really, really first class ones, really lovely windows. This whole space I'm in now, the kitchen family room, is just immense for dining and entertaining. Fully rewired, and that's everything. Spots in all the rooms, sockets in all the rooms, light sockets, plug sockets, new wood-fired heating system, superb cast iron radiators that really fit in with the style of the property. Replumbed. Going to need a new fosse. There's lots of space to put that around the house, so that's going to be fine. But it's just a stunning property. You'll see some more details come up at the end about the property and about the house and location. But the entrance is good. You've got a potential gîte. It is a house already, just needs renovating. You've got a barn that can be converted into another gîte should you want it. Then they both have their own independent areas and space. So it's a good income property as well. You could potentially do B&B if you had a couple more bathrooms. But really 80%, 85% of the work has been done here, and it's just finishing off, and it is a beautiful property in the most secluded and private location. And I really urge you to come and have a look as soon as you can, because it's absolutely stunning, and we would be absolutely delighted to show you around, and details will come up as to how to book an appointment, and we'll show you around. Hope to see you soon. Thanks.